Hi, this is Jimmy Stewart. Today we're going to go over how to use the CPE management tool from ASMC. This is a member-only benefit, so make sure you keep your membership current. When you come to the ASMC website, in the left-hand column here, there's an option to manage CPEs. When you click on that, it will ask you to log in if you're not already logged in. I'm logging in, and it brings me to the CPE management tool. One of the things that we added here were some detailed instructions. This should help you. If you have any questions, go there first and see if it answers them, especially the attachment page. There's always a lot of questions about attachments, and granted, we're going to go over that today. So back here, if I want to add, I just click Add New. I'm going to type in Test Demo. It's a webinar. It's today, the 18th of August. It's worth, I'll say, 0.5. I know that's not accurate based on the time it takes, but it is what it is for this demo. This is a test demo webinar. Any description is fine. Granted, you can't type forever, but you can get a good amount of information there. The location I want to use is webinar, and that's because I am using the term webinar for any online training that I do, and I'll show you why in a minute. The city's Alexandria, where we are located in the state of Virginia. I like to use a two-letter abbreviation for all states, and again, I'll show you why in a second. At this point, I do have the option of uploading an attachment if I have a certificate in PDF format, but I'm going to wait until I save this first. So go ahead and click Save, and that should bring me back here. Now remember, I did a couple of things. I did a location, and I talked about the state. So I could sort on state, and it's going to give me my training in state order. But I also did location, and my locations are webinars. So this is going from small to big, so I want to resort it. And now you can see all my webinars in a row. And that's why I like the consistency there, because now I can actually see that information in one snapshot. Now here's my test demo here. Now let's say I wanted to go back and put in an attachment. So I could come over to the right column and select the pencil option. Come down to this attachment field, click right in it, and it opens up a box for me to select an attachment. Now, I have learned that some attachments won't work if they're too large. This attachment's fairly small, and it's just an example, but it's 144K. So I'll click OK, and I'll click this Upload button. When I click the Upload button, it should add it and bring it to this point here. We still need to click Save at this point in time. Failing to click Save will render this to be deleted. So there we have it. So now if I come down and I look at that test demo and I scroll to the right, I should see a little paperclip, and there it is. So if I want to see that again, I just click on the paperclip, it brings me here. Now let's say I don't want that certificate attached to this. There is a delete option right here, and when I delete that and click Save, it will remove it from this record, which is okay. The other thing you can do is when you come down to this test demo, you can click the red X to delete it all together. And when you do that, it removes it from our system. The other features here that you may be interested in are this date range. Now, from a development standpoint, it was just easier for us to do it in this fashion. So if I wanted to say, show me all the CPEs I've earned in the last 6 months, I can click on that, and that's what's going to show me. And from this point, I can actually export that to a CSV, to Excel, or into Word format. Most people would probably export it to Excel. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a fairly simple tool. Anytime you add CPEs, we'll put them in there. They'll be tied to your record, and it allows you to keep track of them. Once you export the information, you'll be able to sum up these. You can sort by date, that's another option. And let's show all. And there's by date. If I turn that around, it shows it in the opposite direction. Well, I hope you like this tool. I hope you use it. It's certainly being used a lot. We have about 150,000 CPEs that have been entered already. And if you've been to the last 3 PDIs and you registered using your member number, we most likely have already added your CPEs from those 3 events into this tool, so you won't have to. But if you don't see your CPEs, you would have to add them manually using this process. I hope you enjoy the tool and use it. Thank you very much.